Hello and welcome to the Bearded Podcast, Fatherhood Friday, where we discuss, what it is to be a father, the positive things that comes with being a father. And of course, here I have with me today my niece, Skylin. So let's jump right into it. Skylin, what does fatherhood mean to you?
Fatherhood to me is any man that sets a good example or shows or cares for the child or for a child's well-being, whether or not it's their child or not, or being a good influence in their life.
Being a great, good influence in that child's life is important. You know, by being that good influence, you doing the right thing each and every day, having the proper routines, that child is going to see that and, of course, feed off of that and try to do the same things or proper things in he or her upbringing of life. So you want to make sure and you want to continue to do right things and be that proper role model. You know, a big question that I have, and I see a lot of people ask this question is, why is it important to have that father figure in a young lady or a girl's life?
Um, having having any kind of father figure, I feel like in a young girl's life is gonna help shape how they see other guys in their life or guys that they allow in their life, whether it's like relationships or friends. Like if they don't, if a girl doesn't necessarily have a father figure, they're not gonna know what to look for in a guy. They're just gonna accept whatever. I feel like. So if they have a good, a good father figure or a good guy role model, they're going to know that okay, this is how I should be treated, or well, this is what I should accept and stuff like
I like that. Being just like I said previously, being that role model that your daughter or a child can look up to and say, you know what, my father, you know, he makes sure he opens the door for me, pull my chair when I go ahead and sit down, treat me like, the queen that I am. They're gonna be looking for that and have a bar or expectation of what to look for. So it's important as dads, as fathers, to be that positive role model in that child's life, especially a young lady, so she can know what to look for, and whoever approaches her, she has a standard to uphold. Do you think a father should treat his daughter different from his boys?
So girls, they're gonna have different. They're gonna have. They're gonna come up with. They're gonna have different challenges that they come to. So in certain situations, yes, they would have to be treated differently. Now guys, they have been, usually they're raised so that they can't really express or feel certain ways, but with a girl, they're more allowed to. So I feel like that's probably what it's gonna end up going to. So
Yeah, no, I completely understand. Us fathers, us guys, when you have a son, you tend to be a little bit more, how can I say, a little bit more
lenient.
rough. Probably with the boy, but just like Skyline said, the girl, you're probably a little bit more lenient. She's coming to cry to you, hey dad, I dropped my cookie on the floor, and you're like, it's okay, let me take care of it. Let me get you another cookie. It's okay. Then, your son drop a cookie and say, man, go pick it up. Go get another cookie out the pantry or something like that. Most guys, that's how they see it. But of course, just like I said, your daughter, treat her like the queen she is. And I know for sure her expectation of what she gets or see from other guy, she's gonna have a high standard for them based upon how her father has treated her. So what advice would you give, like a new father upon having a daughter or just being a father in itself?
Um, I'm gonna say, yeah, probably about this. But what advice would I give it? A new father, I would probably say think think about how you would want a think about how you would want another guy to treat your daughter. Like I would say, just treat her that same way because that's what you're gonna be wanting. You're gonna want the best for her, so make sure that you're doing those things. But if it's like a baby girl, of course, make sure she's happy and all of that stuff.
I like it. You know, treat your daughter, treat your child how you want her to be treated in the future. You know, that person that she decided to say, hey, I'm settling down with this person, that you want to feel at ease saying, hey, this guy or whoever is going to make sure that your child is 100% just like you do. So that's a positive advice to give to a new father, you know. And like I always said, you know, it's going to be rocky times, it's going to be good times, but give it your all, give your child 100%, and everything should work out for itself. You know, your daughter, like I said several times, treat her like the queen she is, and everything should work out for itself. Thank you for joining in a Beard Up podcast. Please like, subscribe, and comment.